And in the middle of Oscar season madness, the annual Academy Awards Nominees Luncheon is a chance for all honorees to simply gather to eat and take a class picture as a memento of the February 22nd ceremony. Our Hollywood reporter heads there for the latest buzz.
Nominees including Bradley Cooper, Oprah Winfrey, Reese Witherspoon, and Richard Linklater attended the afternoon event at the Beverly Hilton. This is the one event surrounding the award season circus that actually is civilized and where everyone is a winner.
Clint Eastwood, Best Picture, American Sniper.
After the nominees socialized and ate, they gathered for the Class of 2014 photo. At 84, Clint Eastwood was called to stand on the proscenium first for the 20-minute assemblage. All 195 gathered were called to the riser, with applause especially heavy for Michael Keaton, Eddie Redmayne, and Robert Duvall. Backstage, many nominees stopped by to speak to the international press. Eddie Redmayne, the Theory of Everything star and lead actor nominee, continued his charm offensive with an anecdote about trying to get his shiny new Golden Globe through airport security.
I had the most wonderful experience after the Golden Globes of taking the Golden Globe in my hand luggage through the X-ray machine, and I did that thing of I went through and I saw the bag going through and I saw the woman stop the thing and then go close up on this weird shaped thing, and she was like, I think it's an award or something, and I was praying that they would make me open it up, and they did. So that was a very special moment, and the guy was like, is this real? I was like, oh, yeah.
J.K. Simmons, a Best Actor in a Supporting Role nominee, told the press about how he felt the first time he saw Whiplash.
My personal response was I was riveted on the edge of my seat. It was like when I was a kid and I was watching Deliverance. I was just like in the moment there. And I've sat through the whole thing 4 times, and my response has been different every time. I mean, one time the movie played like a tragedy to me, and my heart was broken for Andrew Neiman. And it's been I've had a different response to it every time. So everybody should see it at least 4 times.
Best Actress nominee Julianne Moore is no stranger to the Oscar luncheon. She remembered the first time she was a nominee and was invited to the event.
I did remember, maybe I'll get a laugh with this, the first time I went to the Oscar lunch, I had just had a baby, and I got out of the car. My publicist, Stephen, met me at the curb, and I got out of the car, and I decided to wear a coat, like a day coat, this kind of boxy coat. And he said, oh, my gosh, you've got to get you away from that intellectual fashion. That's ridiculous. So anyway, I feel more comfortable now. My children are older, so I don't have to wear something so misshapen. So there we go.
Patricia Arquette, a nominee for her supporting role in Boyhood, reminisced about the surreal feeling she had when she was first nominated.
It was so surreal. I really felt like I was in a weird dream, like this elongated dream. And 2 days later, we were at a restaurant. My boyfriend went to the bathroom, and I seemed to have woken up while he left. And I grabbed this kid next to me, and I said, I got nominated for an Academy Award. And he looked at me like... He was like, no, you didn't. I was like, I know. Can you believe it? Google it. Look, let's check it. Google it. He checked it. I mean, he was like, oh, my God, you got nominated. I was like, I know. Isn't it crazy? Can you believe it? And my boyfriend came back like, what's going on? You guys are like jumping and screaming. It's just amazing.
Best Actor nominee Steve Carell had a similar experience when he first heard that he was up for an Oscar.
I wish I could tell you that I was cool, that the phone rang and I said, oh my gosh, I forgot that was today. And what a surprise. That's wonderful. Click and go back to sleep. That was not, I was up at 5:30, exactly that, with a cup of coffee, sitting downstairs in the darkness. And my wife, I didn't know she had woken up too, but she was watching in our bedroom. So when my name was announced, I ran upstairs to tell her, and she was running downstairs. So we met at the top of the stairs, and we're just jumping up and down for about 10 minutes. And I'll just never forget that.
The Academy invites the people from every art and craft in filmmaking, and all are given equal star treatment at the luncheon. The event is one of the key stops in the 6-month campaign trail, since there are so many Oscar voters in the room. But at the lunch, the mood is more collegial than competitive. There are no envelopes being opened, no winners or shutouts, so the emphasis is purely on the year's best work.
Class of 2014, we have a special message for you.
Gracias.
Merci.
Solidarności. 谢谢大家的关心.
Merci. Merci beaucoup. Grazie tanto.
Saka populi.
Merci.
Minera Константинова.
Спасибо большое.
Dank u wel.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Muchísimas gracias. Thank you so much.
CCTV News Hollywood.